Howdy brewers, and welcome back to another episode. I'm going to be brewing today. Very last minute decision to brew this afternoon after a quiet morning. I thought I'm not doing too much apart from cleaning out some brewing stuff as well, because we are going to be doing it at the brewery in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to lose a bit of productivity, in particular my fermentation chamber. So I'm going to do a quick kveik ale essentially. It's going to be kind of a 10-day turnaround to keg to let it condition. It may be even shorter, just depending on when the works get booked in. We're just waiting to hear back. But anyway, I've got the next few minutes to sort out what grain I'm going to use, and I'll talk about that when I'm about to mash in. But wait for another video as well on the update on how the brewery is looking. Pretty much all this workbench is going to go. Going to get new storage, going to epoxy the floors. Fridge is going to go on the back wall. Bike's over there at the moment. Really looking forward to it. I can't wait to get it started. The grain bill I went for with this beer is 4 kilograms, 86% of pale malt, 225 grams of Carapils, which made up 4.8%, 225 grams of Gladfield Wheat Malt, which made up 4.8%. I ended up throwing in 100 grams of dextrose at 2.2%, and then 100 grams of Gladfield Medium Crystal Malt at 2.2% as well. From a hops perspective, I threw in 30 grams of Galaxy for a hop stand at 76 degrees, 20 grams of Mosaic at 76 degrees, and then 20 grams at 76 degrees of Motueka as well. And then dry hop, I dry hop on day 0 with my kveik, 50 grams of Galaxy, 30 grams of Mosaic, and then 30 grams of Motueka. Alright, brew day update. Pre-boil gravity was 1.040. We just put our hops in for the hop stand now, and then we're pretty much going to transfer straight into the fermenter. We'll get our OG, and I think with this beer, the great thing about it is I have no expectations of it. I woke up this morning and I'm going to brew today. It's just going to be an ale, aiming for around that 4 to 4.5%. It's going to be kveik yeast, so I'll put a Werflock in, but I'm actually not really that fussed if it doesn't clear up. Just wanted to be a super drinkable beer over the next kind of 2 months with footy season starting, and if it's hazy, I think I'm going to really enjoy it anyway. Hops I'm using Motueka, Galaxy, and Mosaic as well. Pretty much even on both, but I'll pop the recipe into the description anyway. But brew day's going well. Just poured my first beer. Looks very dark in that, but it's not that dark. It's probably a bit better light anyway. But cheers to good beers. Nice day to be. We're roughly about 14 hours into fermentation. You can see there's heaps of productivity going on. Bit of a crowd, and I dry hopped on day 0 as well. So essentially at pitch. As you can see there, that's the hops there. I'm expecting this to be done in the next essentially 24 hours really. It's at a nice 29 degrees too, so I'm going well. And I've got the 10 psi at the moment too. So here it is, my grain to glass kveik pale ale in about 3 weeks. So it's been conditioning for 2 weeks. The fermentation schedule ended up being 5 days in the fermenter at around 28, 29 degrees, and then I cold crashed it for 3 days, kegged on the 4th day. So that's 9 days in total. Then it's sat there in the keg for 2 weeks now. And I sampled it along the way. It was certainly drinkable, I think, within about 5 days. There's still a little bit of rawness there, but it is absolutely perfect now. On the nose, there's not a bunch happening because it wasn't many grams per litre, but I could definitely still get those tropical notes. The lime, the citrusy kind of peel is coming out. I think that's really from the Motueka as well. So a really refreshing pale ale especially for the summertime. It's 4.5%, so you can't go wrong with the ABV. You know, you can certainly smash a couple of them. Yeah, still drive as well, which is great. Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's definitely that tropicalness is coming out as well. Yeah, right. It's good. Bitterness very low. Still, you know, a little lingering bitterness, but really soft. Grain bill is perfect. It's super crisp, which is great. But team, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make a quick pale ale, especially if you're time poor as well, don't have fermentation control. You know, you can easily whip this up. You know, obviously temperatures in Brisbane at the moment, you know, it's still 35 degrees every day. Lows of 23, so you know this is sitting outside the fridge at about 28 degrees the whole time. Fermentation's obviously going to bump that up as well, but super simple to smash out a quick kveik if you need it. Grain to glass within 3 weeks. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your support. I'm in the new Brewdio as well. That's another video that's going to be coming out shortly, showing you, you know, how I've come about building my little Brewdio setup here as well. Cheers to good beers.